Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, that's Nimue, that's Loki, and today we are going to be watching the final ever episode of Andor, Season 2, Episode 12. I don't know how to feel going into this. If I think about it too much, I will start crying, so I'm not going to. We left off with Clea and Cassian and Melshi in Bix and Cassian's old hideout, and they are just waiting, kind of, even though they don't know it, for the stormtroopers to come and try to get them, along with that one guy, I can't remember his name, let me not pretend, and maybe K2 will be able to unscramble the signal, because he killed the Imperial people on the bottom floor at the base of the building. Anyway, that's sort of where we are. Like I said, I don't want to think too much about where we're going because I can talk about it at the end and be sad about it later. Until then, let's just get into it and watch the final ever episode of Andor.
Yavin.
Go there.
After all of this.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What a bitter ending.
Not bitter.
Ending. You're keeping Luthen alive.
The rebellion keeps him alive.
You can rest there.
As a prisoner.
As a hero. You need to see the place you helped build.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tell them what you told us.
Yes. Live to tell them, Clea. Come on, girl.
I'm not leaving you here.
Good job. I mean, yes, Cassian, I agree. Y'all gotta get through this shit, though.
Must be someone there.
Anyone else with a tactical line failure?
K2 said, I'm just here to fuck shit up. Honestly, I love him for that.
Last unit on the left.
Still no comms.
We're wasting time.
I think all of you are about to die, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Okay, a bit late for that, but at least you did it.
Is that it?
Peek out the door or something, I don't know.
Two with me, one flank. You can tuck in, sir. Got this from here.
You can stop right there! Go, go, go! No sudden movements!
Oh god.
Hold your fire.
Yeah, because they don't want them dead, right? Or her, at least.
This is a warrant search! This is your first and final warning!
Is there another way out?
Not that we have time for.
We can still close the door. We'll be trapped. As opposed to what? Okay, where are you? Okay.
He's got a few more people to kill still. Before he can, like, communicate, I think.
Stop there!
I saw how they kicked that barricade. Come on, K. K2, 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 K2.
Go! Go!
Who's blasting? K2, 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 K2. Fuck him up, K2!
I'm not telling you again!
Oh shit, he's just killing that guy.
Cass, where are you?
Back here!
K2, K2. Maybe it's kind of fucked up, but it's gonna be K2. It's gonna be K2. K2. K2.
Cassian, I've cleared a path.
Best droid. We're escaping. They have no idea that's us, though. So we're good. We're good. We're good.
I assume any doubts about my value have been erased.
You can speed up now.
You're welcome.
Aw.
Tell me why, whenever I'm being scolded for troubling you, I'm reminded the rebellion is bigger than all of us.
Saw.
When you feel inconvenienced, all I hear is how small and how fragile it's all become.
She's wearing the outfit from Rogue One.
The missing U-wing. There's a situation. Have they found it? Well, speak up. Apparently, it's coming in hot, unauthorized, and requesting landing coordinates.
I'll be right back.
Is this Andor? On an unsupervised mission.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, and he's gonna help save everyone in the fucking galaxy, so...
Should have filed a flight plan.
Why aren't they answering?
We could be anybody.
They'll figure it out. We're getting close, aren't we?
I suspect we'll be shot down as an enemy probe.
Shut up, Kate.
But disobeying orders is so refreshing.
We have engaged targeting. Failure to comply with our specific commands will trigger immediate destruction.
I planned to tell him I was kidnapped.
I love him. He's waving. He's such a little shit. I think that's why I like K2. He's like a cat. If a cat was a droid. If you have cats, that will make sense.
She's injured.
Who else is with you?
Hello.
Just us.
Come on.
A doctor, please.
Take it to the sick bay. Weapons down.
Weapons down. That's fucking right.
I have important news.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, real fucking important shit. Open your fucking ears.
Apparently, you've been chasing something you feel is worth violating every rule we live by.
Yep. Trust me, it is.
I went to save an old friend. Of that, I'm guilty. It's what I learned when I got there that made us come back so recklessly.
You went to save Luthen Rail.
He did. He's
Luthen
dead.
is dead. We found Clea at the old safe house.
Well, let's have it, Captain.
They're building a weapon.
Yesterday on Coruscant, Luthen was called to an emergency meeting. The source told him he just learned that the Emperor's secret energy project was the cover story for the manufacture of a weapon.
What kind of a weapon are we
Yeah.
talking about?
I don't know about the weapon.
Then what's the point?
Let him finish.
Yeah.
Luthen was told that there's a connection between the Gorman destruction, the Kyber mining on Jedha, and an Imperial engineer named Galen Erso.
Yes.
Conveniently wrapped in a big energy program basket.
Yeah. Palpatine's smart.
It sounds like a paranoid fantasy.
It's not.
The problem, Captain, is Luthen. I know you share a long history. Both of you. It's hard not to wonder if your judgment here might be less than objective.
Maybe your judgment is less than objective.
It's everything I know about Luthen that makes me believe this is real.
We're talking about someone who's been a thorn in our side since we began building this alliance.
Did you know him?
Yeah, exactly. Then maybe you don't comment.
Does anyone in this room, besides Senator Mothma, have any idea how much you owe him?
Oh, please.
Right? He's fucking right. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I know the good and the bad. I know
Yeah.
what was wrong with him, and I made my choice 2 years ago to join here and be part of this.
Yes.
But none of that can take away what he did and how hard it was.
Thank you.
I don't know if what he was told is true or not,
It was.
but it's insulting to hear him run down by people who have given a fraction of his sacrifice to this rebellion.
Enough!
He's right. He's right. Y'all need to shut the fuck up.
When's the last time you two spoke?
A year ago, when he had me rescue Senator Mothma from the Senate.
Yes. 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 Yes.
A lot can happen in a year, wouldn't you agree?
Why don't you fucking talk to Clea?
The rumors we've been hearing is that the ISB was on to Luthen.
I'm afraid it's just as easy to believe that Luthen was the one being played.
So we do nothing?
We will follow up tomorrow night with a full session. As of now, Captain Andor, you are forbidden from accessing your ship and confined to quarters.
It's frustrating because it's like, wouldn't you rather just take the precaution that it's true? Just in case?
Requesting permission to visit the infirmary.
Permission granted.
Yes, Mothma. I love you, girly. These other people pissing me off. You I still love.
It's a lot for them to take in. All at once, it's a lot. I'm doing what I can. I promise.
Yes.
Thought we were having breakfast.
She can tell her about Luthen.
What's happened?
Luthen's dead. Cassian brought Claire back.
When did this happen?
Just now.
Cassian?
He's been grounded.
Grounded. It sounds like he's like a kid in trouble.
You should stop saving people.
If he does that, a lot more people are gonna die.
I need something.
She wants her to talk to Clea.
They
maybe?
brought back some
Information.
Information. I won't share it. I'm hoping he'll tell it to you, and you'll tell me what you think.
Spy on him.
Oh, and Cassian.
Help me believe him.
Girlie, he saved your life. You should believe him. I get it. She thinks he may be clouded by his affection for Luthen.
I have some bad news.
You gonna find Luthen?
Oh, yeah.
He's dead well. He made it worth it.
He did. They just lose people so much, you know? It's just hard.
Will you drink to Luthen?
Just this once.
I was gonna say, there's not really love lost between the two of them.
Can't toast them all, can we?
Too fucking many.
Gorn, Nemik, Taramin,
Cinta.
the Gormans, Ferrex, your mother,
Marfa.
the Darnies.
Brasso.
Aldani. I've heard people claim they were there when it happened.
I'd kill anyone I heard say that.
I think she would.
I believe you would.
Same.
Mon wants to know if your Luthen story is real.
She's not. She's not hiding it. She's just cutting straight to the chase.
He died for it. None of this exists without him. None of us are here.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. I know this already. Alone, unsure, dwarfed by the scale of the enemy. Freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously and without instruction. Random acts of insurrection are occurring constantly throughout the galaxy.
Clea, what are you doing?
There are whole armies, battalions that have no idea that they've already enlisted in the cause.
I think y'all are fucked.
I'm afraid they're waiting for you, sir. I told them I'd bring you down.
He about to get killed.
May I have a moment to collect my thoughts?
Is he gonna do it himself, or? Yeah, he knows what they're gonna do, so he's gonna do it. Blaster shot. He knew too. He let him do it. I think the same fate awaits Dedra.
You should reconnect with Bix.
She's safe, isn't she?
That's what I hear.
She wouldn't be safe with me. It's too late for that.
She might disagree.
Once this settles down, maybe.
There's no later.
Don't wait too long.
I'm glad we have confirmation that Bix is safe, though. Clea, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. It's Vel.
Clea, it's me. It's Vel. Put this on. Come on, you can't stay out here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Luthen. What you did for him, I can't imagine that was easy.
Had to be done.
It gets tiring saying that, doesn't it?
I'm sure.
You always used to say, know your way out before you go in. You even really know where I am.
I have friends everywhere. You're here with friends.
I don't know why they got me.
I need to find my cousin and you need to sleep.
I'm worried about Clea. I just don't know what she's gonna do.
General Draven brought us home.
He's outside.
Ooh, you also talked to Cassian.
Tivik's on Kafrene until tomorrow. He'll only meet with you. Do you trust him?
I try.
There's an Imperial destroyer parked over Jedha as of 2 days ago. Jedha, Kyber Crystal, and ISB Marlin. Luthen dying to get us in motion. Now Tivik keeps calling us.
How do I get to Kafrene?
His sister.
What is it?
The man you do not like is here.
Excuse us, droid.
Bale being the man you do not like is funny. He was pissing me off last night too, to be fair.
No.
In the previous scene.
Ever sleep well?
No.
Then we have something in common.
Well, you're also part of the rebellion, also trying to save the galaxy.
Proceed to your contact, learn what you can.
Can I ask what changed?
If I die fighting the Empire, I want to go down swinging.
Right?
You and Luthen would have gotten along much better than you think.
May the Force be with you, Captain.
I think it is. I very much think it is. This is his last mission? Or at least the beginning of the end, you know? Oh. Perrin got with Skolden's wife? That's interesting. Oh shit, she's wearing the prison uniform. I guess they didn't kill her, at least outright. You'll find your way. Oh, she gonna be there forever. Look at the little gonk in the back. The Force healer. Saw. All the players are in place. They're the bitches. I mean, the Death Star, not Krennic, but it works either way.
We'll take the quick way.
It's so much easier when I know what we're doing.
Get us out of here.
I know he comes back to Yavin before, but... B2!
You could go again. One more, and I will.
Talia! I'm glad B2 is happy. Is it Bix? Is it Bix? What? 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 Does Val know? You guys, I don't have... What? What? You guys, what? Cassie and Bix have a baby. Who does that baby grow up to be? I need to calm the fuck down. That was incredible. That was incredible. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I'm trying to think if if it's possible that Poe is Cassian and Bix's kid, because, like, I feel like the age would be about right. Or if it's just, like, a nod to the fact that a part of Cassian lives on. I don't know what to think. I am honestly so shocked. Like, I did not see that coming. I didn't see it coming. I kind of thought when they showed B2 and Talia, like, a part of me was like, oh, maybe Brasso didn't die. Maybe they brought him back and we're gonna see him, you know? That did not happen. But we got Bix, which makes me happy. And they have a baby. They have a little baby. Like, that is the implication. That they have a little baby. I feel like there was a lot that I was gonna say. And now I don't even know what to say because that fucking ending. I'm sorry, you guys. This is probably gonna be like a choppy post episode. I'm just trying to process because I think that was just an incredible episode in general. It breaks my heart that Luthen's contributions to the rebellion are kind of being dismissed and denied. It's just, he is so pivotal. Like, he laid the groundwork for so much of what the rebellion is. And it's really sad that because he didn't play well with others, that it's being dismissed. Because, like, sure, Luthen did things that people might not agree with morally in the name of the rebellion. Ultimately, he did good. And he led them on this path. He led Cassian on this path to where he can be the person who stops the Death Star or gets the plans to the people who stop the Death Star, right? Like, without Luthen, none of that happens. It's just frustrating because a lot of them, except for Mon, don't know Luthen, right? They just heard stories about him. So it really is kind of like, well, it's not really fair for y'all to judge when you don't know the person. Also, it's just crazy to me that you wouldn't be like, we should definitely check this out, right? Like, there is a possible giant weapon or a very, very important, very secret weapon that has been in development this whole time, in plain sight, hiding under an energy, you know, reserve or whatever they said. And they're like, well, yeah, everybody knows about that. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. It's hiding in plain sight. Palpatine is smart. He's not a fucking idiot. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. You should take this seriously. You know what he's capable of. Yeah, so that was just a little bit frustrating to me. I get that they shouldn't take everything at face value, but time and time again, Luthen has proved that the information that he sources is correct. Mon should know that. I think she does, and that's why she ultimately stood up for Cassian, even though she wanted Vel to vet the information a little bit more. But, like, come on, guys. Even if you don't like the man, you have to admit that he had some well-fucking-placed sources. I saw that Tony Gilroy said something about how, like, fascism doesn't just turn on the people that it oppresses. It inevitably turns on the people that work the hardest to uphold it. And I feel like Partagaz and Dedra and Cyril's story are all just testaments to that, right? Like, Partagaz worked so hard to ensure the Death Star. Dedra worked so hard to get access, and Cyril unknowingly helped with the Death Star. And ultimately, all of their dedication to the Empire, all of their love of the Empire, just screwed them over in the end, you know? Partagaz and Cyril ended up dead. And Dedra ended up in, I mean, I don't think it was Narkina 5, but maybe it was. She ended up in prison regardless. Just like in the last episode, I love K2SO. I am so glad that we got to see B2 as well. Can I just say, like, just a little moment of seeing B2 and he's happy and he's with Talia still, and, like, They still have that little community. And he's with Bix. Like, that makes me happy. Because I know that he doesn't get to go back to Cassian. So I'm happy that he's with Bix. I'm happy that he is happy and that they're happy. And that Bix has a fucking baby who I'm pretty sure is Cassian's. Because, like, why else would they show us the baby unless the implication is that it's Bix and Cassian's baby. And that baby exists somewhere in the Star Wars universe. I'm glad that in the end, Cassian stood up for Luthen. I'm glad that he is dedicated to Luthen's memory and everything that he gave up for the rebellion, because it's true. And I think that, like I've said in many of these episodes, so much of this show is to depict characters that their name won't be remembered in the history books, right? Like, they're not going to be famous Jedi. They're not going to be, like, these massive heroes as we know them, like Luke and Leia and Anakin and Obi-Wan and, like, these characters. They're just regular people who day in and day out fought and died for the rebellion. And I love so much that this show chose to highlight Cassian and just all of the other characters within it, Luthen, whose legacy we otherwise wouldn't have known, right? Like, obviously Rogue One shows us Cassian's legacy, but I like that we also get to see, like, Brasso and Marva and Luthen and all these other characters who were so pivotal to ultimately getting the Death Star plans and helping to destroy the Death Star, but who will never be remembered for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start crying again. I don't have words for what Andor has meant to me and how special of a show that I think that it is. As a girl who walked into the theater to see Rogue One almost 10 years ago and fell in love with Cassian and K2 and Jen and Galen and all these people and their story, it's so incredible that almost, you know, I guess it was like 7 or 8 years later, the first season aired, that we get these stories of Cassian before, that we get to explore that character, because I, and I'm sure many, many other people, left that theater absolutely loving Cassian and wishing that his story didn't end there, because we had just found a new favorite character in the Star Wars universe. And I think it's really, really special that we got to go back and revisit him and get to know more about him and get all of these extra bonus moments of his story. Like, I'm so, so glad that they decided to do this show. I'm so, so glad that we get these stories and we get more depth and more time and more experience with Cassian and all of these characters, not even just Cassian. We got to meet Bix, who I fucking love. We got to meet Marva and Brasso and Luthen and Clea, and we got so much Mon, that she has become one of my favorite characters as well in the Star Wars universe. And there's just so many rich and beautiful and complex characters that they created with this show, and I could not love them more, and I couldn't love this show more. I think it's just spectacular. 100 out of 10. Like, we'll watch again. We'll cry many more times watching. I kind of want to watch Rogue One now to hurt myself, I guess, because I will just spend the whole movie crying, I'm sure. Knowing that Cassian goes into Rogue One not knowing that he has a child with Bix shatters my heart in ways I didn't know that they could do to me. But I'm also happy that Cassian's legacy and Bix's legacy will live on. They were two incredibly important people in the rebellion. And now their legacy gets to live on in their kid, whoever they may be. I hope so. I think I'm still just in awe. That's kind of all. I'm in awe of the beautiful storytelling, the beautiful writing, the beautiful acting, the cinematography, the costume, every single aspect of this show has been spectacular. Everyone deserves Emmys. Everyone deserves all of the fucking awards that they can get, because this is some of, if not the best television I've ever seen. It's so good. It's so important. It's so beautiful. It's so moving. It's everything that you could want for Star Wars to be, and just any story, in my opinion. Anyway, I could sit here gushing about this for forever. I'm gonna go and try to process everything that I just saw. I'm sure that I forgot to mention things. If I did, I'm sorry. I was fucking flabbergasted by the way that it ended, and that's kind of where my brain went, and is still. Anyway, if you guys want to watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode, then you can over on my Patreon, which will be linked in the description down below. That is, as always, watch-along style, so you have your Disney Plus reference footage lined up, and then we press play together and watch it. That is it for Andor. There's no more episodes, very sadly. However, I do plan on continuing more Star Wars things. There's quite a bit I haven't seen still. Rebels, the Obi-Wan show, seasons 2 and 3 of Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Ahsoka. The list continues. So if you guys are interested in me reacting to any of that, then please let me know. I would be more than happy to, because I just love Star Wars, and there's just a lot of it that I still need to consume. I want to become like all-knowing, you know, just spitting out facts and shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go, like I said, and process this. I hope to see you guys next time for whatever new Star Wars we delve into. Until then, bye guys!